Two Savannah police officers were taken off the job for what they allegedly did to a suspect. Now they're facing bigger issues, including possible criminal charges. WSAV's Andrew Davis has a News 3 exclusive.
Sgt Mike Arango says he was following the law, not breaking it that day in April, which led to his firing from Savannah police. Now a special grand jury could indict him and Corporal Daniel Kang. His lawyers call it all political and unjust.
They weren't treated fairly internally within the police department, and they're certainly not going to be treated fairly now by the state.
Michael SCHIAVONE is representing Sgt Mike Arango in the criminal and a potential civil case.
You believe that what they did was within policy?
There's nothing in the video or anything that they did that could rise to the level of anything criminal.
April 14th, Arango, Corporal Daniel Kang, and two others from the SIS warrant squad went to the Moss Point apartments in search of a suspect, Khalil Kelly. In the police report obtained by News 3, Arango says they were told that Kelly was inside one of those apartments, and when they approached, he ran inside.
They had every reason to believe that this individual was the person they were seeking for a violent offense. They had a warrant for his arrest for the person they were looking for. They did everything that they would normally do in an effort to find out if that was the individual.
But it was not that individual. The person they found was Daryl Fatel. Fatel was taken to the ground after he disregarded several commands to get on the ground and later spit blood at Arango. It's what happened after, though, all caught on body camera, that led to the officers firing, including verbal and physical abuse by the officers on Fatel.
I was horrified. I felt personally that it was absolutely inappropriate.
SCHIAVONE says the officers were just doing their job, not crossing the line and not doing anything criminal.
There needs to be an explanation about the procedure that's employed and why it reflects the way it does on the video. What they did, they had to do for safety purposes to protect not just themselves, but the individual and everybody in the apartment. It sends a signal to every police officer that works for this department. Will they be thrown under the bus by the department itself, but they're also going to be thrown under the bus by the district attorney's office.
Now, SCHIAVONE makes more claims about the internal investigation being flawed, and he questions why the GBI wasn't called in to investigate this case and why a special grand jury was impaneled. We've got those questions and some answers for the district attorney. More tonight at 6. Andrew Davis, WSAV News 3, on your side.
All right, Andrew, thank you.